Hi, honest discussion right here. So, how many people out there get 2 to 3 letters a year from their family members describing all the reasons why they should believe in God? Raise your hand if you do. Yes, I got this from my grandmother. Um, I'll put it up here. A nuclear chemist says, the more I study science, the stronger my faith in God, by a man named Roger Sorbo. I'll just read you his first argument. His first argument here is basically he got. I don't think he got it from Venom Fang X, but it's one that Venom parodied many a time, and that's that the moon fits over the Earth perfectly. Of course, I'm sure most of you have seen Thunderfoot's series on Why Do People Laugh at Creationists, which explains that the moon actually is rarely just the size of the sun from our viewpoint. It goes in and out depending on depending on its revolutions, something along those lines. It doesn't stay at a consistent distance. It moves further and closer away, and rarely it's enough to cover the sun perfectly. So that's false right there. And it also goes into how water is so in tune for life and that sort of thing, and gives a couple biblical quotes. My favorite one is the beginning of Genesis here. In the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth was without form and void, and darkness was upon the face of the deep, and the Spirit of God moved upon the face of the waters. I'm really confused as to how the earth was without form and void, and yet there were waters. Anyone? I mean, of course, you can escape that with just an allegorical interpretation. What I read up on this guy, and apparently he does have a nuclear chemistry degree from University of Pittsburgh, which is a reputable university. Of course, after that, he mainly spends time with doing piano, since he was originally going to be a music teacher, or a musician, I should say, and his music professor told him that it would be too hard for him to be a professional musician, so at the last minute he became a chemist. And he uses his chemistry degree greatly today as a head of a science department for a Bible college, in which you have to have 45 credits of theology classes in order to graduate from anything there. It's called North Central University, which isn't, or Northern Central. It's the one with the space in it. The other one's an online-only college. Yeah, the thing is, what really is making me comment on this is that my grandma gets these things, and she sends them to me, and it's just that I'm upset with how insulated Christianity is, or at least many Christians are. The people on YouTube I can't really accuse of that, because they're in here debating with me and on everyone else's channel, so I can't really consider them insular. But I'd say there's a lot of Christianity that I'm sure plenty of you know the type that go to church, every Sunday, which is fine, but then they'll also hang out with all their Christian friends. They'll read Christian books. They'll watch Christian movies. They'll listen to Christian music. They'll go to their Christian Bible studies, and there's besides maybe their job, there's really no aspect of their life that isn't Christian oriented. And it's fine if you want to be a Christian. I have nothing against that. It's just this insulated mentality of surrounding yourself with nothing but Christianity and keeping anything else out. I don't think that's healthy. I mean, atheists can't really help that. Even if we wanted to be insular, it'd be incredibly difficult to, because we're surrounded by Christians most of the time. I mean, even if atheists were the majority, I seek out debate, and I want people to tell me why they think I'm wrong. I really do. I think anyone who's talked with me on Stickum can attest to that. And that I really enjoy debate. It's just that I'm worried that my brother is going to be going to college soon. I think he's going to be going to one of these Bible colleges. And the point about college is really to understand life. The academics are, of course, important, but the major thing about college is learning to be on your own and finding your own way among a group of people that aren't necessarily what you're used to. That's what going away to college is for. And you're going to spend your life with, if your entire childhood was nothing but hanging out with Christian friends and going to church, and then you're going to go to a Bible college and you're going to marry a Christian woman and you're going to spend all of your time at church then, even if you're right, you're missing out on a lot. That's all I'm going to say on that for the moment. But yeah, interesting article in that it really is just devoid of any sort of real argument. It's just the moon thing alone is makes it enough to throw out. I'm also going to make a announcement. I am officially challenging Theologica 37 to a formal Stick'em debate, and I am offering the premise of the debate to be that the consistency of atheism versus the consistency of Christianity. I think that'd be a very interesting topic. For anyone who stopped by the Stick'em Room last time, Theologica and I basically spent the entire time debating, and next time hopefully there'll be more participation and we can talk about a variety of topics rather than it just being me and him the entire time. I liked it, but a Stick'em discussion is supposed to be a discussion and not a one-on-one. That's why I'm proposing this debate, so we can get that out of the way. Theologica, I hope you accept. If you're too busy, it's fine, whatever. But I hope we can do this. I think it'll be a lot of fun. Yeah, that's about it. Have a nice day. Honest Discussioner, out.